should pop up over here.
Yes.
And... Yep, there you go.
People. Oh, I'm an angsty rogue.
I am a blight upon humanity.
True. Not true.
Same.
Myself real quick.
No, you're right. Or at least Irvin is.
Mm.
Possibly.
Yeah. Just keep talking real
What
quick.
are
I need a volume check.
people?
Possibly.
Yeah. Just keep talking real
What
quick.
are
I need a volume check.
people?
Just keep talking real
What
quick.
are
I need a volume check.
people?
Hello. Hello. Okay. We good. The volume's on good. Yeah.
How?
So where'd we last leave off?
Uh,
Oh, you want to do a full arc, full thing for the YouTube, Alex?
Yeah, I guess. However, my character joins in later, and I didn't take any notes as PRK. So, does anyone have notes from back in those days?
No.
Before the firebombing,
No.
Yes. So there we were. Complete strangers at the time. I was running from the cops as I had been causing a ruckus with forbidden knowledge. But they didn't want to hear my knowledge, so I ran. And I ran into a trash dweller and a bouncer. I hid between a crack in the sidewalk, or was the pavement? I can't remember, my brain is fried. But we did a small job, smuggled some things. We screwed up a job trying to kill someone.
I remember beating a man to death at the request of a complete stranger.
Yes, there was that too. Then we nearly got murdered for screwing up the job. After we thought we were safe. 2 of us survived. The other one, not so much, although that's unrelated to the explosion. We were found by a doctor, and I think you have it from there. No, we were found by a fish.
You're found by specifically the doctor, and the fish came to the house later that night.
Ah, yes, the
fish
doctor.
man.
Yeah. I remember now. Yes. Rokus struggled to put you on the stretchers. You're charred and mangled corpses, basically. And he pulled you out of the rubble and put you on stretchers in body bags.
Yep.
And he took you up to his chop shop, his bone shop. Like, what would the correct term be for a
Well,
Back
office.
alley doctor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his office.
I mean, you're
to
stuck
put it
in
nicely.
bodies for their bones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Scrimshot.
Like
He saved the pucks, brought him to the building. They have the credits to pay for his services. So you're all helping him, figure out what's going on with the city. At that point, Merc showed up. He crawled in through the window, and he helped me move the pucks onto operation tables to basically fix you guys up. We decided to go into the sewers in order to, I think, avoid a blockade. I could be wrong, though. Or just to be discreet. And we found a lightning overcharged person, which are creatures that used to be people that got exposed to too much neon, and they have different elemental affinities.
Mm.
They're basically mana zombies.
Remember, kids, don't do mana.
From there, we're doing minor investigation, picking some stuff up. It rained for the first time in 20 years during that time. And the officials said that it was a busted pipe from the agricultural district causing this. We found out that neon causes corruption of both people and magic during this time. We got attacked in the sewer by a bunch of overcharged creatures and got beat unconscious and woke up in some mad doctor's laboratory. We managed to escape and managed to kill the monster that downed all of us. However, everyone had... No, just Kevin and Merc had severe damage from the overcharge as they destroyed the body as it is corrupted by the neon. We got back up to the surface, and I think we did some shopping. And then after that, the Golden City, split in half diagonally, was floating in the air still, with a large golden ring of energy surrounding it. That's when the evacuation from the inner city to the slums started. However, eventually the city dropped from the center of the city, and fell to the ground. All the neon signs popped, and I amputated the Dark Puck's leg. No, the Tinker Puck's leg.
Made a new one though, it's all good.
Neon's radioactive, essentially. It's in the air and can cause magic and radios not to work.
Yeah, I could do that. Then the setting, we're in what seems to be a post-apocalyptic world where there's only certain bastions in which people still live. We only know really about 1 or 2 because of the player's involvement with radio. So we know there's another one. Yeah, so the city is... Let me look at the map real quick. Pretty sure it's 200 miles across. Let me look. Announcements. Yeah, the city has a circumference, or the districts. I can actually share my screen right here and do this. Just put that in there. Announcement. Go live. Yeah. Me on that. So as you can see here, you know, the city is 500 miles, or it's actually 1,000-mile diameter. In it, the Golden City has a 50-mile radius, or 100-mile diameter. And then each of the other parts of the city are split into districts. Radiation sickness is like, if you kind of think of neon, radiation sickness is what comes from it if you're exposed into it with unhealthy amounts. The city is like Seattle, I think, where Seattle used to have basically a bunch of neon signs around, and that's their main source of light and all of that. That's why it's called Neon 80's, as well as the technology. This is a modern setting, kind of. then it takes place in the Yggdrasil timeline, which is pretty. What would you call
Yeah.
that?
I can explain that.
Yeah.
So, Yggdrasil is set roughly in the idea of a continuous timeline of rebirth set post the like Ragnarok event that was said to happen in ancient Norse lore. So that results in the nine worlds breaking apart and forming different realms and such. The further along you go in the timeline, the less stable the entire setting is, and it becomes more and more like
Fractured.
rift and fractured. Yeah.
Yeah. So it takes a part on that timeline, very exactly. We have yet to find out, because the world is still largely unexplored. Yeah. So basically, the city is about 500 miles across, 500 miles in radius, and then outside of that kind of center circle, there is that. It's not the slums. It is a sort of, let's see what I call it. They're called the outliers, and basically it's people and stuff who can't afford to live in the inner city or just choose not to because of the inner city's laws and such. And then farther out from that is the wastes, basically where trash and debris has piled up over time, and where the walls, it kind of leads up to the walls. Yeah, the walls are, how do I explain them? They're taller in some places than the other, and they're thicker in some places than the other, but for the most part, they're about,
I
think
think
it's
of them like the Destiny walls.
yeah,
Yeah.
like 1,000 feet tall? No, maybe? They're really tall walls. You can't see over them. Also, the general landscape of the city, it goes up the closer you get to the middle. Kind of like a hill, if you think about it. And as the further you go up, the more expensive and more modern, or even semi-futuristic in some parts it gets. All the way up to the Golden City, which is a city that used to be floating and held up by some sort of energy. And then it fell after a incident that is still not directly understood. People don't go and come from the middle city, the Golden City. It's just mostly that people may occasionally come out, like once a year or twice a year, and for some reason its infrastructure is medieval centered, where the streets are cobbled and everything looks like basically mid-century England. I mean, like medieval century England. Yeah. What else? There's quite a bit we missed in probably the recap thing.
Yeah.
Like, there was a child that was found in the Golden City. There's 05. He was a tiefling. With weird powers.
That's something that you haven't
Also,
mentioned. In the setting, races aren't pureblood anymore due to the fact that, well, not even pureblood necessarily. The races have been like together for so long that it's not so much like pure
lines
races
blurred.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The lines are
Lines are
very blurred.
to the point
Also-
where it's basically just rough what
Yeah.
your character may have been, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, in terms of general character information, like the character's living situation, player characters, we currently live in a house on the outskirts of the city. And even further than that, we're not currently actually in the city, we're under it.
Oh, yeah.
And
underneath the factory district, factory district 1, which is one of two, it's also referred to as Old Factory District, there's rumors of an kind of underground city, and they recently got to it through the sewer district, and with the help of some sort of King of Rats,
Rat King.
the Rat King, they gained entry to it, and that's where they are currently.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is the same size as the Golden City, so it's 100 miles across. But it is basically a giant. I don't know if you'd call it an ocean. No, it's like it's similar to an ocean. It's saltwater, and there's sandy islands, as well as some sort of city in the middle. And it goes down basically as far as the Marina Trench, but not as far. It goes down 30,000 feet, as I can tell. Yeah. That's it. I know in the last couple sessions we did stuff. Yeah, so if you want to do character things, so we can have idea of who everyone's character is.
Who's
Like
gonna
your-
start?
Yeah. Class, name, like some information about your character. And what they've done. Because I know in the beginning that was a rather, like biased view of how that you were spreading the truth, Gabe. Yeah, so whoever wants to go first.
Mm.
All right, I'll go then.
Mhm.
Well, my character's name is Kevin Arnold. He's an artificer, level 5, like everyone else, and a puck.
Which are a version of gnomes. They're just more. They're basically just gnomes with a different name.
He has a bad habit of digging through people's garbage, not to find anything, just to find, garbage. He likes making stuff, lots of stuff, items. Sometimes you look for a magic item in someone's trash. Sometimes you look for scrap metal in someone's trash. Sometimes you need to grease your leg with grease you found behind an old-fashioned Denny's. What can you say?
We do have a Waffle House here. I mean, the house of
That's not it.
waffles. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it is truly an accursed place. There's nothing.
Who
that
doesn't
can
want to
go
go to Dennis's? Am I
I just
right?
want to go to McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's. Genesis.
Hell
Some Bubba King.
Yeah, 913.
913. Oh yeah.
Lactose
913.
Monarch.
Or you can pick up, the monster.
The monster. The Mega Slurp.
But what about the Lactose Monarch? What about them?
What the lactose mark? That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Hell yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. So yeah, keep
Mhm.
going on your character, Devin.
Oh,
What's that?
yeah. Metal Leg currently carries around a 2-pound shotgun with 2-pound ammunition. Also, just every once in a while, summons a whole ass cannon from.
Mm.
That's about it.
That's about it.
That's all I can. Yeah.
Yeah. He's the aforementioned
Reading
Puck.
off my whole backstory.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know. He's the aforementioned Puck who got his leg amputated. Yeah. Yeah, who's next?
I will go next.
Mhm.
I am Irvin Deep Puck. I spread the truth. The truth is out there. The truth was here. And then it happened. It turned out to be not completely garbage, still mostly garbage. But not completely, and that's the important part. They're a little bit unhinged, if that weren't clear enough. And they are a tech wizard. Literally, a tech wizard. Lizard? Wizard.
Yep.
Same thing.
Yeah, tech wizard, tech
All
wizard.
lizards are magical.
Yeah, he's
Of
in the
course.
Technomancy School of Wizards, because it is a modern campaign. 80's.
And I believe that's all there's to say about them for now.
What's some like equipment you have on you, and like what do you look like? 'Cause I know we don't have pictures and stuff.
Mm. Well, equipment is fairly standard. Hawaiian shirt because he went insane on a weekend and forgot to change it for a long time. It's his only it's his only shirt now. He only has a Hawaiian shirt and some khaki shorts
Yeah.
and some sandals. Why sandals? I'll never know. No one will ever know. He forgot why too. And while he used to use part of a neon sign for a impromptu wand, he was later given a staff, which is partially non-Newtonian? Yeah, partially non-Newtonian.
Yeah, your
Changes.
staff is powered by a crystal that you got out of the Golden City.
Mm.
It also can change shapes and act as different things. I told you can switch your staff around and use it as a phone. It can act as mundane items.
Yeah. Other than that, fairly average looking, except for a very disheveled look of, well, what was supposed to be a casual Friday.
Yeah. You also used to work at a newspaper place where you unfortunately
they
learned all these conspiracies, you think?
Yeah, they weren't nice people.
They weren't nice people.
They weren't nice people.
So you,
A
as
few
revenge...
kidnappings in an aforementioned warehouse. We'll get to that.
Yeah. Yeah, so, also, you got your first casting focus there, as you know, stole their power to their neon sign on top of the roof.
That's how the first one got there.
Is that it?
That is it.
Okay. Next, I'm gonna choose one if you don't speak up.
Oh no, the teacher is choosing. Who will be sacrificed?
I was eating a pretzel.
Nicholas, do you want
How
to go?
dare you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
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 Oh, my necklace.
I am playing Merc, a barbarian of the depths. And
Your character is pretty, I wouldn't say easy to explain, but yeah, you're definitely different.
yeah, I'm my Merc is seeking redemption essentially for a heinous act he committed in his past. He wields a harpoon, and yeah.
I think you forgot something pretty important there, bud.
I think
Yeah.
I did too.
Playing a semi-hybrid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of a elf turned into a fish person, yeah.
Fishman or sewer monster.
Yeah, sewer monster.
You always gotta mention the parts where, you know, you're seeking out something and you literally swam through the sewers and harpooned innocent people on the streets for like hundreds of years now. No, probably not hundreds, but for quite a while
maybe
now.
like 20 years, yeah.
Yeah, looking for a specific person.
He is the oldest member of this party.
He is the oldest member of this party. Yes, that's true.
By a few thousand years.
Yeah. Probably.
Okay. Probably, but not all of that was spent act because he dead. Anything else that I'm missing, like, drastically?
Uh, no, I mean, you don't wear armor or clothes,
Yeah,
really.
Here's a harpoon. That's his like signature piece of equipment.
Yeah, you already said that, though.
Yeah.
Harpoon. No, not really.
He's our technical captain. He drives the boat.
Oh yeah, I remember. He likes to refer to himself as captain and
Mm.
believes himself to be the best fitted for the job, even though he isn't.
Also,
And
you have a magic boat.
Oh yeah, he has a origami wooden boat that was gifted from Titania.
Yeah,
correct.
It was gifted from the Fae, yeah. And I see you.
Yeah.
Don't never know how to say your name.
Doctor!
My character's name is Dr. Rokus Mukhtar. He is a physician. That's a subclass for the class of Savant. It's a homebrew class done by Laser Llama. He's a half-orc, and he basically runs around patching the people up. If he isn't firing his revolver at things that seem a bit more pressing. He carries a whip as well for melee. He's essentially like a big brain anime character where they like can memorize stuff quickly and like are really good at doing research and stuff.
Also known as like Sherlock type characters.
Yeah, Sherlock type characters,
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
The
not
best
weebs.
anime character.
We're not weebs.
We're
Something
not
that's interesting
weebs.
that he has the capacity to do that isn't related to the normal savant thing is he has the ability to cast druid ritual spells
Yeah, you have
if you can
the
find them. Yeah.
ritual caster thing.
Yeah.
In which you have 2 ritual spells.
He dresses pretty fancily. Think like waistcoat, pants. He carries a leather satchel where he keeps a bunch of notes and stuff in it, and his gun. He has a seed mark on the back of his hand, and that is when he got the gift of surprise from the Fae Queen. Yeah.
Let me explain that real quick. Basically, during Yule, we ran a session where they basically had to protect a golden, I think, stag, deer, from, what was it, redcaps?
Yeah, redcaps.
Redcaps and a centaur.
Yeah, redcaps and a centaur attacking in a junkyard, basically. And if they completed the ritual, they were able to go through basically this tree that they had planted in the middle into the Fae. And yeah, visit them basically for a Yule feast and stuff like that. Yeah. And everyone got gifts if they went in. Some paranoid people may have not.
Some, I'll never know who.
Yeah. And so, I know Nickel got Merc got the boat as a present, as well as something else if you wish it in the future. I forgot exactly what it was, but I have it in my notes probably. And then Rokus got, no, what did you get?
Rokus got the gift of surprise.
Yeah. Kevin, what did you get?
I know that I got a broom from them beforehand, but I do not remember the other. Oh, I got a cure for radiation poisoning that stole my eyesight and was going to murder me.
Yeah.
Violently.
Yeah.
Painfully.
And,
that was the direct thing I got as well.
Yeah, you already got that too. And Merc, not Merc, but Rokus, yeah. You're like, I don't fucking know, surprise me. And so, you got the gift of surprise, in which they may call upon you at any time to come claim it.
And it's been like a week since that in game, right?
A little bit more. It's been about
Got
2 weeks.
Yeah. So, you know, he just is marked by the Fae. Oh, until then, yeah.
Yeah, Faye touched.
Yeah.
And Nickel has
One thing.
a parent mark, but it's Fae related.
Oberon.
Yeah, Oberon. Basically, Nickel tried to, or yeah, Merrick tried to go up and go somewhere he wasn't supposed to, and Oberon stopped him and stomped on his foot, basically, and left a mark, which imparts some sort of magic on him. Yeah. And that's it, I think.
Oh, hey, yeah. Now that we're level 5.
Hmm?
Hey, Merc. Yeah, we became level 5 last session. Hey, Merc.
Yeah.
I'm just curious what you picked.
There-
Five?
There's nothing else I get.
Oh, Simic Hybrid, yeah.
Oh, Simic Hybrid.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Simic Hybrid.
Let me look real quick. You can pick the one that makes sense most, or
Arm. You can get the arms, the grappling arms. Those are pretty cool.
yeah, I forgot about that.
You
Yeah,
could
what is it?
pick the extra hard Titan shell. Don't you want to be
Who
covered in a
cares?
thick layer of chitin?
I'd want to flavor text it differently.
Or you could fucking spit acid at people.
Yeah, you can favorite text it. Any way you want.
You're definitely not wearing heavy armor. You're not even wearing pants.
No, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah, so... Oh, where'd your camera go? Alex?
Give me container medicine real quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so which one do you want? I think I probably know the one you're gonna go for.
You know you want those extra appendages.
And we can flavor text it however you want to. Just message me the one you want and I can flavor text it for you.
Hmm.
Oh, yes.
Also, if you have
The
another idea for one that isn't there, I could talk to you about it real quick and we could probably make one.
I'm sorry, was I holding the party up?
No.
Not you. Not at all.
Good.
Our
Yeah.
good old
Barbarian is deciding
Yes.
what they want for their 5th level thing. Okay, let's see.
Simic hybrid feature. Ooh. Good
okay.
thing I reminded him of that, huh?
Yeah, I forgot.
Should have reminded him earlier in the week, huh? In the meantime, in character, I want to know, hey, Dungeon Master, are there any sticks between 5 to 12 inches long?
Around you? Well, you
Yeah.
wake up in your room in the morning, you look for a stick, and you're like, I could probably, split a beam in half, and like, technically
Doesn't
that.
have to be wooden.
No, there's no. How long exactly?
Well, technically there's no specified length, but I need an item that could qualify as either a rod or a wand.
A rod or a wand?
Yes.
Make an investigation check in your room currently to see if you can find any item that fits that description.
Investigation, you say?
Yeah, and just tell me that.
Now that we're level 5 and I have expertise in it, you know what that makes my bonus?
+9.
Plus 10, I have expertise in it.
No.
20.
A 20?
Yeah.
With a 20,
Unnatural.
yeah, with a 20, you kind of look around the room, you feel the floor. You come to like the edge where there's a window, and you feel around, and you kind of feel this like nail that seems to be like half an inch in diameter on the top, and then it seems to go down into the ground, or into the wall more.
Just a whole ass spike.
Yeah, kind of, it seems.
Can I remove that with one
Sure.
of my various tool proficiencies?
Yeah, make a strength check.
A strength check? I can't, like, mechanically remove it. Or
You can
attempt to
mechanically
steal it.
remove it.
Power of thieves' tools.
Can't. No, that's not how that works. You can try to use Tinkerers to it. I'd say just make a strength check with your tool proficiency of your choice.
Okay.
So like
With-
Tinker tools probably would be the best one.
Here's tools.
Mhm.
Just grab a wrench for my strength check. Hooey, that's a +3 because I don't have the thing that gives me double the thing or a strength bonus. 17.
A 17. So yeah, you get at it with your pliers or wrench, and you pull it out, fall back a little bit on the floor. But yeah, it seems like not a super structural thing, but it seemed to be nailing something in. It's about half a foot long, 6 inches. Definitely would count as a rod in your hands, since you are a small-sized creature.
I'm gonna carve runes.
Sure. How long does that take?
I think it says part of a long rest. So I can't do it right now because we just finished a long rest.
Yeah, you just finished a long rest.
Oh no, it says when I finish a long rest.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Not as part of a long rest. When I finish a long rest.
Okay. Yeah. So, what do you want to do? You want to go downstairs now?
Yeah, I'm gonna stow this away because I just kind of stole this, but
Mm. Yeah.
I'll make it look fancy later.
You make it look fancy later. This spike you stole out of wall. Yeah. Next, Merc. As you awaken now, you notice your skin's kind of flaky. And kind of, drying out a little bit.
Alrighty.
Nah. Like, it seems like you're kind of molting.
And get your supplements.
Get you. Yeah.
That's quite strange.
Mhm. You want to do anything about it?
I'll try to pick one off.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
if it's really like crusty, yeah.
Yeah, they're really crusty and they come off with ease, especially with your strength. You just kind of flick it off, basically. And underneath, there seems to be kind of this harder kind of pearlescent scale. It looks somewhat like a fish scale. And it shines weirdly in the light. Pearlescent as in... kind of like an oil spill. I'm not sure if that's the correct thing. Pearlescent. Yeah, no, that'd actually be right. Pearlescent is more correct. Let's see. Resources. There you go. It's in the resources chat. That's kind of the colors of it. This is pearlescent.
Weird.
Mm. It also matters on the right reflecting on it. In darker areas it seems darker. In lighter areas it seems, you know, brighter. Yeah, but you notice that some other scales are also like that underneath your skin. So if you are to either take a bath or pick them all off, you could assume that you've grown a new layer of scales.
Yeah.
You're molting.
Yeah, you are molting.
Yeah, I'll probably mention that to Rokas.
Yeah. So you kind of hobble out of your room and over to Rokus's room, and you know, Rokus, you know, you just wake up and knock at your door.
You know, I'll get the Wheaties prepared. I presume, you know, that's what they're here for.
Oh yes, the Wheaties.
And, you know, I'll say, come on in.
Come on in. Yeah. So Merc, he invites you inside, and if willing, I'll just explain the scene to you.
Yeah.
As Merc heads inside, you can see that his skin is kind of peeling with flaky paper-like substance, and in some parts with the kind of candle and like not really candle. There's outside light from the sun from outside. You can see that some of his scales are shiny and pearlescent.
Could I make a medicine check to see what's going on with them?
Yeah, sure.
$29, natural 20.
Natural 20 and 29. You most certainly know this is not natural, and this is most likely, if not exactly, caused by, you know, the nature of him being corrupted or changed those years ago. Kind of like a mutation.
I see.
He's molting, and to survive harsher environments, it seems that he has grown a layer of scales that are harder and yeah, seems to be more structurally sound than his previous ones. As for the pearlescent color, you're not exactly sure why. It might be because of personality influence, or just some type of camouflage that's yet to be seen.
I'll get like a thick brush or something, and you know, basically scrub them down.
Yeah, so you run to the bathroom real quick and pick up one of the hard, not wire brushes, but like the hard boar.
Yeah.
Kind of thistle ones, or boar hair ones, and
Boar hair one, yeah.
You take your time and you brush them down. Yeah, that'll take it.
I'll tell him, you know, hey, you know, Merc, it looks like you're evolving, like one of them Pocket Monster games. You know, your harsh, you know, adventure has, you know, led to your, you know, evolution as a creature.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And that's a fair response. You're just like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, so you'll two do that. And, last would be Irvin, I'm pretty sure. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Irvin, you wake up this morning in your room all of your own.
Mm-hmm.
Floor wood, floor roof, wood.
Wait, floor wood?
Floor wood. I had a little mistake there. Yeah, so basically,
That must
you know,
be some high quality.
wood floor, wood roof,
Mhm.
wood walls, wood bed, wood. All around you.
I mean, floor bed is obviously superior.
Floor bed is superior. Sure.
Just put a mattress there. You don't have to worry about falling off the bed.
Yeah. You took the bed off last night in some sort of haze and you put it on the floor. Sure. Yeah, you wake up this morning, in a unfamiliar place again. like you've been for the last few weeks. The last few
Kidnapped
months,
again.
couple months. Yeah. What are you doing, or what do you want to do?
Well, investigating where I am is probably a decent idea.
Investigating where you are. Yeah,
I
sure.
would send my familiar out to do it, but they sort of had to be occupied.
They can
If
breathe
they
on land for 30 minutes, so they can still technically do it.
They could, but their speed is what, 5 feet?
I don't think it's that low, but it might
Pretty
be.
sure they have the same speed on the ground that they do in water.
No, 5 foot.
Or I could be wrong. Oh, really?
Swim feet, 30 feet. Normal speed, 5 feet.
Yeah. Can they squeeze through small spaces?
They cannot.
I'll let them do it. They're octopuses, so I'll let them squeeze through an inch wide if they take
I'll
time.
just throw them under a door and just try to shove them through.
Oh yeah, sure. You take your time. You throw it underneath the door. You look around. Wood floor, wood roof. You know, you now notice that you indeed are in the same place still. It's just your paranoia caught a little bit of best of you, and yeah, you seem to be in the same tavern you were last night.
Isn't. But is it? Has my mind been tricked twice? What if I only think I'm safe?
You see these
But what if they think that I think I'm safe, but I know I'm not safe? But they know that I know that I don't know. So what do they know that I don't know?
you
They
see these
clearly know
weird
that I have.
kind of shavings, almost very thin, looks like crumpled pieces of paper on the floor, bleeding
knew it.
and a trail.
I don't have mending, I think. I do
Not
not.
really. They're thinner than paper, like little curls and crumples of something.
Well, following an inconspicuous path has never led anyone to death at all. So I will follow this path.
So you follow the path with your squid, and about 30 seconds later, you come upon the door and you see this shining behemoth above you, towering over you.
I knew it. I was fucking
Absolutely
kidnapped.
pearlescent and glowing
They
in
took
the
me.
sunlight.
I'm trapped. And they've sent a monster to finish the job.
Yeah.
Morning, Irvin. Your Wheaties are on the desk.
You know,
It's only an invitation. Only an invitation.
yeah. So you now see that they, wave down, and you see the squid that has the same colors of his ferret, and yeah, you invite him to come over from his room, in which he seemed to send over his squid for some reason.
You just hear
Oh, so-
screaming from down the hall. Just vague screaming.
Yeah.
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 It's all a lie. Life is a huge lie. Everything is fake. What is there
Oh, my
to trust
perception
anymore?
isn't crazy high in this game. I forgot about that. It's still pretty high. It's 14.
Yeah. You can hear the meaty slaps of the octopus
Yeah.
as it comes through the room though, and peers around with its big bulbous eyes.
Just slop, slop, slop.
Slop, slop. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Yeah, so you all meet up in the room, and I'll get your Wheaties, so roll out your temp HP for today.
D6 plus 3, everybody.
D6 plus 3?
So,
Plus
Yep.
your own con modifier, right? Or no?
Yeah, it's plus the con mod, I think.
Is it? Hold on, let me
I
double
mean,
check.
well, we both. I'll
Oh,
take
mine
you
is
first.
negative.
It's actually. Hold on.
no, Mark,
I
you
can
can
treat
take
a
the
number of
9.
people equal to my
I mean, look at the
int modifier,
tapestry.
and then they gain a d6 plus my proficiency bonus, which is plus 4 now, right?
That's right. You have a
Yes,
So plus 3.
take the 9.
Okay.
Take the 9. I'll take the
So-
4. It's fine.
Everything gets a plus 3.
And that is temporary HP. As you sit in the room and eat a bowl of Wheaties. And now that you're done having your panic attack, Irvin, I can change the music.
Oh, I should probably turn rhythm on at some point.
Probably.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Some ambiance.
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 Harbor sounds might be good. Sure, we can just use this one. Yeah, sure. You'll be on the ship soon enough, probably. This one's probably fine. Oh. Yeah. So yeah, you all get your Wheaties. Take your, morning supplements to get your tape HP and all head downstairs.
Yee.
Yeah.
In the morning, they seem to be serving like fish and grog. It seems like they don't really have a good chef here per se. But they do serve what what they have. And the barkeep, the Voidborn, goes, "Hey, what's up? Good morning."
Hey.
Good morning.
How are y'all doing?
Run.
I'm
We're
doing
doing
just
pretty
fine.
good.
How'd you sleep last night? Good? Nice. When you leaving?
How much more do we have to do down here now that I think about it?
After breakfast.
After breakfast? Okay. Well, it'll be on us, since you did seem to ward off that ship, and hopefully it doesn't come back. If it does, we'll be sure to call for you again.
Alright.
That's fair.
Yeah. Our mayor came down today, or kind of mayor. I'm not exactly sure how the hierarchies of towns work.
You can just say the mayor. It could also be the elder. Or it could literally just be, like, our, not caretaker. Caretaker sounds bad.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So our mayor came down to thank you personally. And, he goes over and points towards one of the booths, which has, kind of a pretty skinny, tall person with slightly pointed ears, but not as pointed as probably Merc's was when he was in his elf form.
Yeah.
Yeah. They wave over and they're like, "Hey, sit down if you want. I'll pay for your food this morning."
Oh, thank you. Rokus will sit down and join the mayor.
I will too.
Same.
Irvin?
I don't see any reason why not.
Okay. So you all sit down from, and he waves over to the innkeep / bartender, and he goes behind into the kitchen, and he says, "Oh, I'll be out in a couple minutes." And The mayor's like, oh, well, so you were the people who scared off that ship that's been trolling in our waters.
Yeah, we did. It was a deep sea trawler.
Ah,
Well, not necessarily deep sea. Had submarine capacities, and we ended up trapped in there with the ship's captain.
Yeah.
that's not good. It's good that you came out, you know, alive.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I wouldn't expect someone such as that to be trolling our waters. We don't really have that many special fish here. We just like to keep our ecosystem healthy.
Interesting. The person who was trolling said that they were selling it specifically to the city because of the fact the fish had special properties.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Here on the island, we're not allowed to catch them. No, that was a law passed by a previous mayor. Don't know why. I guess that would probably explain it. If they do have
Yeah.
special properties.
Hmm.
Mm. Yeah. You met with the elder yesterday, and they gave you some sort of scroll. I hope you're able to read it. None of us can. Kind of think, you know, they're a little bit crazy. But they are the elder, and we have to respect them.
Good old seniority determining the chain of command.
Oh, no, not the chain of command. It's just,
I know, but you know how the town runs.
yeah. The elder is about 150. You were able to see him last night. He was a turtle.
That's cool.
Hard shell, green skin, big beard, wispy and gray.
Interesting.
Mm. Yeah. Other than that, yeah. So the mayor goes on to say, you know, the elders outlived most of us here. Kind of weird, but he's been here the longest, and so we have to have some sort of respect for him, I guess.
Fair enough.
So where are you going next?
Our friend Merc here needs to deal with a couple old colleagues of his that are apparently causing problems. So he's going to go talk to him, figure out if he can get him to stop causing problems. And then from there, we're not sure where we're going to go.
Oh, okay. Well, if I were you, you need to find someone. Probably go to the center city.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Thank you for the advice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. The bartender comes out and says keep, and they bring you food. That's fish. Not that any of the types that were found around here. It seems to be like just normal fish, served with grog, basically. And he'll ask if you want any other types of drinks, or he brings out basically a pitcher and mugs, and asks if you want any other drinks.
Got any lime or citrus to go with it?
Oh yeah, sure. He, pulls out of his apron some limes, puts them on the table.
Nice.
Yeah. If you're not going to talk about anything else, you'll all enjoy your meal and you can head out.
I'd rather the town doesn't exactly know the amount of crazy things that happened while we were in the submarine attempting to come back up and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Really no benefit in startling them.
Yeah.
Presuming they don't know about, the kelp monster or anything else like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so where do you want to go?
Merc, were you given a location where we were supposed to go?
No other than the where the air smells of sulfur and the rivers run green.
That was given for me. Was that also your?
That was the area that we all had to go, I'm pretty sure.
You have to go down there too? I thought the problem was that they rose up for you.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
they rose
Sorry.
from the
Yeah.
dead. We were
Oh, yeah.
just told that if we want to find someone, the center city is a good idea.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
Center
yeah.
City would be a
Sorry.
good place to go, though, just to get information on it if we don't
Yeah.
have a better idea where to go.
Yeah, we should probably go to the inner city.
Yeah. So if you want to head to the inner city, you probably want to buy rations first. It's about a week.
Yeah.
To get there.
That is a good plan.
Do you also use 10-day weeks?
I could start using 10-day weeks, and then it'd be about half a week. I'd say it's about 5 days to get there.
Okay.
We can switch over to 10 days.
I'm just asking.
I have no preference.
I like 10 days more. I think they're cooler.
Same cost as PHP?
Same cost as PHP, yeah. You can have a discount half off for up to, I think, probably 50.
Alright, they cost half gold piece a piece, so they...
2.5?
5. Yeah. 2 for 5, and we're gonna need 5, 10, 15, 20 of them. So... 20...
Oh, you need some money?
5
Oh,
GP.
yeah, 5 each, yeah.
Yeah, just 5 GP.
We have a
Alright.
50% off.
Dope.
Mhm.
5 GP each.
Yep.
I'll put my money in there.
No, not 5 GP per person.
5 GP each. I'll put my money in there.
Sure. 5 GP each. I don't know the exact calculation. If you
That-
want to do.
Titles out to 20 rations a person, which is a lot.
Yeah,
I
we
can't
only need.
So
carry
it's
that
5
much.
GPs.
Yeah,
It's just
5,
5
10,
GP.
15, 20. Yeah,
I'm
5
telling you,
GP.
I'm spending 5 GP.
Oh,
Take
Oh,
my
okay then.
Oh, okay.
Then, yeah, we all have rations for the time, the 5 days.
Mhm.
Take my money.
Yeah. It takes so long to get there. It also might depend on the day, but it should take a maximum of 5. It also depends
Presuming
on
things don't
wind
go-
direction, which hopefully will be behind you, and yeah, some other factors like random encounters. And it takes so long because your ship is just small. Basically, it's
Fair.
yeah. It's not a full-size long ship yet. So you pop your boat into the water, and then, you know, the kid comes out and is like, yeah, goodbye. Have a nice trip.
Bye.
You know,
Have a good one.
You
don't get
too.
sunk. That'd kind of suck.
As a parting gift, I'm going to give the child some of the fish flakes.
You give them the fish flakes, they look
Aw.
at it and they go, is this like food? Oh, that tastes weird.
Why are you doing this to the poor local children?
Merc.
You know, she was. I mean, they weren't supposed to eat it.
And why did you give it to the child?
Party gift.
Thank you, I guess. That's kind of gross. And they wave
Yeah.
you off, and you know, kind of throw open their mouth a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like me giving the child bullets as a parting gift.
Mm.
But no, my ammunition is too heavy. I don't carry enough of it.
Yeah. So you head off, and first day. Let's roll a D100 for random encounters.
Oh no. Ugh.
Oh no, indeed. Today could be the day where we just get sunk by.
Today could be the day that we die.
Yeah.
First day.
And
You
then
go.
we'd have to do a Humblewood campaign. Oh no.
I'd be fine. I'd run it, but I also want to play in it, so
Yeah, I feel you there, fam.
I feel like I could do it justice though.
Honestly,
yeah, no.
like, it'd be really hard to wipe the entire party, like, unless you're
Yeah.
trying to,
Well-
or like,
Mhm.
yeah, like
So,
we're level 5 now, so
yeah.
we're mostly safe.
The
Mostly.
first day, it just passes peacefully. You know, some seagulls kind of land on your mast, and then they, you know, kind of
Correct.
peck at it, and then just fly away. If you're eating any rations, they'll kind of step up to you, kind of hop your way.
I wonder if they would continue bothering us if I shot them.
Animal handling check.
Yeah, sure. Make an
Yeah.
animal check.
I like feed a little bit and like look at the creature, the seagull.
Yeah, make an animal handling check. You can make an advantage if you're using food.
14.
14. Yeah. It goes up, and you know, pecks at the food, and just kind of looks at you.
Does it look any like weird, unusual seagulls too?
You never, you know, you've seen a seagull before. They look like they've changed since the last time you've seen them. Their beak has grown, you know, a little bit shorter, and a little bit thicker, as well as their color has kind of shifted.
Yeah, they're not like they don't have any weird markings on them, right?
No. If you pick it up and inspect it, no. It just kind of sits in your lap.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Yeah. So during the night, you gonna have watches?
Probably.
I'll take first watch.
I'll take a dark watch. I have dark vision.
You all do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll take last, I guess, just so I can serve up everyone Wheaties.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take third.
Okay.
I'll take second.
So. Yeah, nothing really happens during the night. The boat keeps going. Still. You could
Hell
stop
yeah.
if you want, but you sure as hell can't fucking anchor it. Yeah. Yeah, you go through the night. Nothing really happens. It's a peaceful night. You can now see the... Wait. Yeah, because this is one of the nights that you're out. Let me move you real quick.
Hi.
How exactly do the moons work? And in my setting with my things, would the moons be like that?
Maybe if you're during the first one, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
If you're during the first one, the moons are gone. There's no moons, and the sun's also been eaten. After
But what about
that,
before? Because this is like an artificial thing. Like before, what?
like before, no. Okay, so before, okay, if you're during the first Ragnarok, right?
Yeah.
You're in a fantasy setting that is based off of Norse stuff, but it's basically the real world, with Norse myth being real and other myth also being real.
Yeah.
So you're set in a world where there's no sun and moon anymore. If you're happening during
No, but
the
I mean, yeah, I know. But what about before it? Was there one?
Before it, yeah, there was a sun and a moon.
Just one and one?
Yeah, just one.
Okay, that's what I was wondering because this
You
is
can
like
introduce them, the red moon is technically a celestial body. I don't have any lore on it, so if you want, you can use it however you wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just making sure because one moon makes sense for what is here and like what this place is.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be somewhat artificial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, setting wise, there's. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No moons. No suns.
Yeah, in my setting, yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's why you haven't seen one exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Alright.
you got moved. Boop. Thank you.
There
Okay.
Hi.
we go. All right.
They're back.
Yeah.
Indeed, they are.
Did you learn anything fun?
Or
Yeah,
horrible.
sure. Yeah, there's so there's basically one moon that you can see that's just going across the sky. Yeah. And that's all that really you see during the night. Because you can see during the day that there's some sort of sun projected on the top, and at night there's some sort of moon. Yeah. During the day, it's day 2. You're just making your way. You can see that about 5 miles off to your left, kind of northwest, you can see there's an island there. If you were to wish to stop.
Island? A place to stop? Ooh.
Nothing but turtle soup for 3 years on this voyage.
Oh no. So, do we want to stop on this island? How big is said island?
Sure.
The island, you can't really entirely see how big it is, but you can see that it's it at least seems to be like a couple buildings on there. Not a whole bunch though. Yeah. So you decided to stop by it. Merc, you pull into it. And yeah.
Yeah,
there's
Rokas wants me to, yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple docks here. And it seems to be a small island. There's some sort of water tower. And 2 shops. Or a shop and a building. It seems to be here. Now you can tie up your ship. There seems to be just another ship here. It's a small one. About the same size as yours. Maybe a little bit bigger. But yeah.
Hey, Merc, set up our mast so that it can't easily be sailed off on.
Yep. I'll get right on that. Do you want me to make any sort of check or no?
Your maths? No, I'd say no. No need for any kind of check like that. You can tie it up if you want to. Which way are you gonna tie it up? You don't have to look it up. You know like 2 ways how to tie it up. You know the old method and the new method the kid just taught you.
I mean, which one's better at it not being sailed away randomly? Like
The new
fast.
one.
The new one.
Is it the new one?
The
Yeah,
pirate
the
one.
old one you have is a pirate one. It's a quick pull, jump on the ship and go one.
Yeah.
While the new one is just a regular knot that takes a minute to, not a minute, but a little bit longer to just undo, and you can't do it while jumping on the ship. So basically, it prevents you from pulling out the ship, and as you're going, just untying it and jumping on.
Actually, the boat next to us, what tire are they using?
What tire are they using? They're using the new one. There
Okay, yeah,
seems
I'll
to be
just
a
use the new one.
more not a more secure, but a tighter version of that. It doesn't seem like they've gone out in a while. The kind of dock post seems to be marked with the rope in the same place, like sun bleached around the rope, basically. Doesn't seem like they've gone in a while.
Mayhaps free boat.
Mayhaps free boat.
Yeah.
You can hop on the boat if you want to.
No. I'd like to explore the island, see if anyone's on it before we just take the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go up to kind of the center of this small town. It's like 500 by 500. It's about it's a circle, in shape basically. There's this water
Nice.
tower on top, and next to it has a small pump. And then on the okay, so how the pump works? It looks like it goes down and under, and then another pipe goes down into the ground too. And then there's two shops. Or not two shops. There seems to be a small house that kind of has a light on top, kind of like a lighthouse. And the second one seems to be a small general shop. This is kind of mid-afternoon, so it seems like the general shop is open right now.
A general store, you say?
General store.
Probably a good idea to investigate it then.
Actually, Ash,
Hmm.
like flavor text wise, what type of like architecture is this? Is this just like the one we saw on the island that we were?
Yeah, kind of. In that
Yeah.
that is doing with it's kind of mixed with old Western architecture, this kind of stuff you see in cowboy movies, and kind of island communities. So sometimes there's hobble tracks and stuff like that, but it seems for the most part there seems to be these kind of wooden, old Western things. The houses specifically, if you were to look closer, have these like bricks underneath of it, and that's if you were to think if they were to get swept off into the water, they'd float.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, anyone for going in?
Yes.
Yeah, so you head in to these kind of Western style saloon doors, and at the counter you see a rather tall and kind of gray-skinned. They're basically tall and beefy. It's looks like maybe what used to be kind of the descendants of a Goliath or a giant. And you look at them, they seem to be old, but they still have the frame of a giant, and their eyes seem to be kind of grayed over and dull. And as you walk in, they go, "Oh, welcome. How many of them are you there?" And he like listens for a second. And he goes, "Ah, 4. Welcome to my shop."
What is it that is sold here?
What is sold here? General goods. That's about it. And some specialty goods. But nothing really
Things that are
special
good
here.
in general?
Things more than general, yeah, sure.
Things that are good in general, or things that are good for a general?
Hmm.
Which
Some
type of
things can
general
be
good
fit
do we
for a
want?
general. That's for sure.
Hmm.
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 Hmm. He starts humming
Hmm.
too. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hey, small ones, come over here.
Yeah,
No.
I'm one of those. Yes?
Uh. Hmm.
Hmm.
Do you need any specific goods? How old are you?
How are we measuring age?
How are you measuring your age? Normal life expectancy for humans. Everyone usually has, except for some people.
Moons? Months?
Moons,
Days?
months.
Years?
We never seen a moon other than last night, like our
Yes,
full
we're
moon.
one moon old.
Yeah, by that measurement, we're all only one moon.
Only one moon old. Means get a free lollipop, as you know. Kind of rummages around the counter and then puts up 2 lollipops on the counter and hands them to each of you.
I mean, you're only a moon old too, so why don't you get a lollipop?
Oh, is that one of them kids with get big young? I was one of them. I was your height when I was 6 years old.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, I'm
Bitches.
22 years old, so
But you're only one moon old.
yeah, so are you. You've only seen one moon.
I haven't actually seen any moons.
Oh,
No moon's old.
so
They
you're
were
no
never
moon
made.
old? Wow, I guess that means you're young enough to have a lollipop too.
Yeah, I guess. He pulls one out and pops it in his mouth. That's good enough logic for me. Don't get visitors here too often.
That's that's fair.
Mhm.
I assume that means you want us to spend money then.
You can if you want. This is my store. I live across the street there. I haven't been able to sail since ever, actually.
Why is that?
I can't really see, and while I can hear and feel, the ocean is rough on my senses.
Hmm. Why can you not see?
Uh, like I said before, his eyes are filled with cataracts and
Ah,
kind of clouded.
yes. Sorry, I didn't hear that bit. Kind of cut out.
Yeah. Why can't I see? I don't know. I just can't. I can feel though. Taps the ground with his foot.
Well, you're doing better than some of us then. I'm just gonna tap the ground with my mechanical foot.
Ah, that's metal. Has a different weight than the other one.
Yeah, that's my leg.
Ah, I see. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, so buy anything you'd like. If you have anything specific in mind, I might be able to find it. But I ain't no specialty shop.
Hmm.
Mm.
Alright. I can't really think of anything I'd want to buy.
Yeah, it's a general store.
You got oil?
Got oil? Yeah, I got some
Yeah.
oil. How many flasks you need?
Let me look at the price of it. $10 of them.
10 of them? That'll be 20 silver pieces. don't know where exactly to get this stuff, but yeah.
I'll pay for it with 2 gold pieces.
He goes, thank you. You want a lollipop too? I have too many of these. And I,
Sure.
yeah, hands you one. They're all grape flavor.
What's a
Sure.
grape?
What's a grape? That's a good question. You've had grapes before. You've had fruit. The agriculture district produces still regular amounts of produce and stuff.
Well, I meant grapes specifically. Seems like something that.
Oh no, the
Okay.
agriculture district is giant. You just
Okay.
haven't been there yet, so you haven't really seen exactly. And the markets that were upside or topside had all sorts of fruits and vegetables and
Okay.
other stuff. Yeah. Anything else you specifically want to buy? You can talk my ear off too. I'm willing to listen. I ain't got really no one here. Except my
You
cat.
know what? I'm a physician by trade. I won't be able to fix your eyes, but do you mind if I take a look at them?
Yeah, sure. Want to go inside my house?
Sure.
Walks across the street. Steps a second. Steps on the dock real quick. Like, that boat is awfully small. Are you sure you want to carry that oil on there?
How much oil did I buy?
10 flasks.
Yeah, flasks.
Flasks a pint.
Yeah.
Well, just be
10
careful
pints.
with it. You don't catch your ship on fire.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like standing
tough.
30 feet away from the boat, basically on the dock.
Yeah.
And he's not looking at it directly at all.
Mm-hmm.
He goes back, takes a key out of his pocket, unlocks his house door, chitters a second, and yells out for, Tinkerbell, as a cat, a fairly plump cat, kind of flops down the stairs in this house, and meets him at the bottom.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we can do
That's
this in
cool.
my living room. Goes in there,
Alrighty.
turns the light on, or, yeah, you'd have lights. Yeah, sure, we can do it in here.
So, Rokus will, do a little bit of prep to clean his hands and stuff and examine the guy.
Make a medicine check. You can have advantage if someone's helping you.
Irvin's definitely helping me and not having a fit, right?
I mean, probably. I don't see a reason why I would be having a fit right now.
I like when Irvin actually helps Rokus with his medical stuff because it actually,
Free this man of his
is your character
blindness.
not freaking out, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did someone say build an ultrasonic probe to destroy cataracts?
Natural 20, 29.
29. These cataracts don't entirely seem natural. So much so that, yeah, you're not exactly sure the cause. You could presume some things with a 29.
Yeah.
A handful of things. One thing that pops in your mind is, stared into an artificial sun, went blind, eyes messed up afterwards. Second thing, maybe some sort of magical nature. Looked at something, went blind. Could have been, and also another magical nature. You can basically tell that it doesn't seem natural in the sense, and that while they may have been born with it, it seems not to be a, general thing that you'd,
Yeah.
like a common thing that you'd find with older people and cataracts. While this
Yeah.
person is older.
So I'll examine him and strike up a conversation about it.
Mhm.
Be like, hey, these cataracts are quite interesting. I've never seen anything quite like them. They seem unnatural almost. You have any idea what caused them?
Have an idea what caused them? Not exactly sure.
Hmm.
Happened a while ago. Before I was, well, I'm not sure if it's before I was born or when I was born.
Well, looking at it, they look like it might be caused by something of magical origin or artificial. You may have been left up in the sun while you were young, or could be something else. I'm not entirely sure.
Reminder, you can make insight checks on people. If you
Yeah,
have
I'll
reasons
go ahead
to.
and make one.
Hmm.
He might be lying, but I don't have insight. But you know who does? I'm pretty sure Irvin has insight.
So do
Yeah.
I.
I do not have insight. No, I do. I
Oh,
do have insight.
Yeah,
Or
I
what's
only
your
have a
bonus
+2.
to it?
Mine's on a +4.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You
You
should
should
roll
make
the
the
check
check
then.
between the two of us.
Yeah. Right, so
Because be like, if my patient won't disclose this information to me, I can't help him.
right, so roll the insight check.
Yeah.
All right, and I assume I'm getting help from.
You are. The man
All
Well,
right. Nat 20, 24.
24. With a 24, you're pretty sure this person is lying or at least spitting like truths in their talking points. You specifically kind of see the eyes move around and dart around the room to Tinkerbell and some other items in the room. But you can definitely tell that they're not telling the whole truth at the very least. They seem to be lying.
Yammer?
Can I interact with Tinkerbell?
Yeah, sure.
Nom.
You go up to Tinkerbell. It kind of perches on another couch in here, and you can sit next to it.
Yeah, I'll look at it and stuff, and can I make a animal handling check?
Yeah, sure.
13.
13. You know, you go to try to touch Tinkerbell, and Tinkerbell just kind of looks at you in the eyes and just gives you this harmful gaze.
Yeah, the usual cat, like, what are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Tinkerbell's eyes, like, regular?
They seem to be, regular in what manner?
Like regular for a cat.
Regular for a cat. You've seen cats before, so you can see they're kind of a little weird. Slightly regular.
Hey, quick ritual. Detect magic. Can I just
10
detect
minutes.
some magic here? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna take
During the
10 minutes.
examination and stuff.
No,
Yeah.
this would be happening afterwards because
Okay.
you wouldn't have reasonable suspicion to do this before then. Oh yeah, so it'll take 10 minutes.
Yeah, after he lies. Or I could just use a spell slot to cast it.
You could use a spell slot to cast it. That'd be the way you can cast it instantly, or it takes 10 minutes and it's a ritual that you
Dope!
can see.
Dope. Using one of my cannon slots to cast Detect Magic.
Use one of your first level spell slots to cast Detect Magic,
Yeah.
and your eyes start glowing. And in the room, you see a few things. There's a fireplace, and above a mantle, there's a sword that seems to be slightly magical, enchanted.
Ooh.
Are there things in here? The lights seem to be slightly magical in nature, but
Neon or
not neon. No, it seems to be just not transmutation. Well, actually, yeah, transmutation would work. Yeah. And, some other things in the room. Nothing really else in the room that seems to be magical in nature. Except for, specifically the kind of Goliath's eyes and the cat's eyes.
Are you looking through your cat's eyes?
What do you mean? No. Like
Well,
I
there's
said,
magic in your eyes. There's magic in your cat's eyes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's
We
also
come
magic in
across-
my eyes. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was done.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll look between the two.
Mhm.
And Rokus has only seen something similar to this when exposed to neon and how they can do that kind of stuff.
Mm.
So he'll specifically look and investigate to see if there's any signs of carbonation or anything like that on him.
With your medicine check from earlier, ITS be included. You didn't see anything exposed, really.
I'll
You know-
ask. Okay, good.
You know what we could do is test it. We blinded the cat.
That's a
I can
That's
cast the
not-
spell at will.
That's an effective
Well,
way to
one
test
second.
it, but not a good way to test it.
Yeah, the cat seems to be kind of looking around the room, and its ear perks up when you think that thought.
Interesting. Anyway, Rokus is going to be like, hey, did you, by any chance, ever get exposed to power lines from the city above?
City above.
Yes.
What city above?
Okay, then. That answers that question.
Either they haven't or they're just blind.
You mean the great
Yeah.
gates of heaven?
No.
What's
Nothing
in
that far above.
Ah, okay.
As you can tell, you may not have thought about it, but this place is subterranean.
That doesn't seem right.
Yes, it is.
Sure. Sure it is.
Peer into my mind's eye and see the truth.
Yeah, my character probably didn't. Did he notice that thoughts appear to do anything like that?
The cat, specifically?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your passive perception?
14.
Yeah.
It's not crazy high, but
It's not crazy high, but you can definitely tell the cat seems to be looking around when people seem to be thinking. It's kind of hard to correlate the two, but
yeah.
you can definitely see that something like that is happening. The cat seems
Yeah,
to be
Rokus.
reading you in some way.
Rokus will, activate a savant ability and just like think about the surface.
Think about the
Isn't he?
surface.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I'm going to use a reaction to fortify it.
Lordification.
So it's a D4 plus a D4, so 12.
Fail. Alright.
Nice.
So yeah, as you kind of try to think about the surface and press these thoughts into your mind, yeah.
Whoa. Hi.
Yeah. So as that kind of happens, yeah. You kind of try to force the thought into your mind, and as you fail, the cat kind of directly locks eyes with you, and forces a sort of telepathic link, and it starts steeping in this kind of deep and eerie voice. Leave the man alone. He has suffered enough.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's still kind of interfacing with you. It's kind of it's the large, round, plump face kind of invading your vision.
I see.
Yeah. So it's
I
kind
am
of it's like it's
honestly only trying
very
to help
close
him.
up to your face. Yeah. He needs no help. He is fine.
His vision has been taken. I merely wish to alleviate the symptoms of it.
Well, too bad. It's mine. I own this human.
I see. Rokus will, stroke his beard and, think for a moment to himself
Mhm.
and go, well, this is really weird. Never had this happen, but it's not the weirdest thing that's happened so far this year.
Are you thinking that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, leave him alone now, please. What is your
He
name?
seems kind of lonely.
Who? He's not lonely.
The old man.
No. You have to remember, it's like in a deep, omnipotent voice.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's got me. It's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Mm.
I'm not trying to take him from you.
That's what it seems like you're doing.
No, I just want to, help him so that he can see and stuff.
Well, you can see perfectly fine. I helped him see. He can feel the ground and see objects.
Yes, but he's lost, the colors, and although he can, sense who you are, he cannot see your beautiful coat.
That's true. I'm the one who, gave him his vision in the first place. That's all I could have done. And you think they're talking about the tremor sense that the person has.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I'm not going to perform any invasive surgeries or anything like that on him. If it's not something that can be easily fixed, I do not plan to undergo a massive journey or anything. I'm merely trying to help him out, as he seems to be a decent person. And as a doctor, I do my best to fix those in need.
You can try to. I'm not sure if you have the stuff you need to fix them.
I don't think I do either. However, it feels wrong to, at the least, not attempt to see if there's anything I can do about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you can try, with my permission, of course. Mm-hmm. I'm not letting you try. I'm telling you to try. Yes.
I see.
Yes. And
Well,
like this whole time, it's just kind of sitting up there, like looking you directly in the eyes.
that seems fair to me.
Mm. So for a good 10-15 seconds, you have this conversation that seems to last longer than that. And yeah, we can hop back in the other chat.
Gotcha.
And I'll explain what happened.
Oh, they're back.
Hey, yeah. So basically, as Rokus seems to, look off in the distance, he locks eyes with the cat, and for a good 15 seconds, they seem to be in a very intense staring contest until it breaks off, and the cat kind of hops over to the couch with the man on it and sits in his lap.
Is there magic in Rokus's eyes now too?
For a brief moment, there were. there was magic in his eyes.
So, hey man, your cat just magicked my buddy here, so...
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're accusing me of.
Rokus,
Oh,
you
no.
good?
It's fine. We have come to an agreement.
Does it involve that magic sword up there?
No,
That sword right there, that's magic.
leave it
was,
alone.
that was given to me by my grandpappy.
Oh, cool. Sounds like a nice dude.
Yeah. He's buried out in the sand.
I would like to make a stealth check to go, like start looking around this person's house.
Sure, yeah,
Well,
make a stealth check.
Yeah, well they were all, yeah, alrighty. And I'll make sure not to really look like a thief hunter. Because
yeah,
I'm not trying to be all thiefy, I'm being
Yeah.
curious. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to investigate, not take things.
Yeah, so make a stealth
Yeah.
check.
No one ever said you can't do both.
10.
A 10. With a 10, he kind of goes like, if you want to sneak around, you need a little softer footsteps. I can feel your heavy feet clunking around. As he's
My
facing
web
away for you on the
feet.
couch.
Yeah.
The kitchen's in there, you can go explore that if you want. He kind of points behind himself and into a kitchen where it seems to have a cold chest and some other stuff, some cabinets.
Is there a sink?
There is a sink.
I'll turn on some water. Not for too long, but I'll look at the water quality.
You turn on the water, you kind of grab it, you taste it, you splash it in your mouth, you go, get it all in there.
Sweet water.
So, yeah, you aerate it. And yeah, it just takes like normal filtered water.
Ooh, filtered.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
filtered.
We drink.
That's an upgrade.
We drink filtered water. We have a water filter. I built it. I'm using one of my infusions to keep the damn thing together.
Yes,
Better than
Kevin, but
sewer
I could
water.
still taste the ocean in it.
It's like if you sat the ocean next to a glass of sparkling water. That's what it tastes like. It has the imagery and thought of it. While this just tastes like water.
Alrighty.
All of your house cats, you can taste water.
Well,
Hmm.
I'll talk to him and tell him, that hey, I'm not entirely sure what caused these, but do you mind if I perform a couple tests?
Yeah, that's fine with me. The cat, looks up at you and like nods.
Can I make an alchemy check?
Yeah, you can make an alchemy check or an intelligence check with the alchemist school's proficiency.
Cool.
Oh no, a tool proficiency I don't have, and this can't help.
10.
A 10.
Does anyone have alchemy and can help me here?
I don't think so, but the cat will kind
Okay.
of glance at you and take a d6
Alright.
extra.
This is a fucking bodega cat! I just
Bodega.
realized.
A 14?
We're in a bodega.
A 14?
Yeah.
With a 14, you can think of some remedy that might help if it's taken over a long amount of time.
We're in this bodega with this magical cat. This is a bodega cat.
I don't know what that is, Devin, so shh.
Convenience store.
Yeah.
That means
Yeah.
Yeah, but still.
it's a superstition thing.
So,
Cats in convenience stores being magic.
so I'll, write up what it is.
You can try to make it if
And
you want to.
try to make it, I guess. Yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to make, but I'll try.
Okay, it's basically this eye drop
I see.
solution. Mhm.
Are you carrying alchemy tools? Because if you're not,
I am.
yeah.
It's
Okay.
one of the
Just making
toolkits I
sure.
carry. I don't carry the Tinker tools anymore. Those are at the house.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can make you
My
some.
herbalism kit
It's fine.
and my alchemy supplies are on me.
Yeah, so you can have
And
advantage
that's it.
since you would use the herbalism kit too. With it.
Okay. That would be 16.
16, yeah. Basically, you take out your centrifuge, mortar and pestle, some old herbs, grab some water from the filter thing, and basically, say over an hour, you make a
Okay.
supply of medicine which, in about 3 months, would gradually increase their sight back to normal.
Okay.
It seems to be a mixture of some sort of herbs and alchemical ingredients
Yeah.
that seem to specifically target the and heal the eye. Mm.
Ironically, this is the main thing Rokus has made medicine-wise. I'm
Eye drops?
basically an eye
Yeah.
doctor at this point.
Yeah, yeah. So you take your little centrifuge.
Optometrist?
Since it's not electronic spin, it's just it's like a pump. It pumps and it goes.
Oh, okay.
Woo,
I thought I was going to tie a string around it and go.
and not
No, mate,
exactly.
just use the motor in my leg.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, it's basically like a. I'm not sure if you ever had those toys when you were younger, but it's basically you press down and it spins the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it does basically, but it spins outwards. It's a mini centrifuge, and
One of those fucking slap spinners where you gotta slap it a whole bunch to make it spin real fast.
basically.
What?
And you prescribe it to him, and yeah, what do you want to say?
I'll, tell him here. I think this might help return your eyesight. If not fully, it might give you the ability to see at close distances and such. My name is Dr. Rokus, and you'll be able to contact us in what was the city that we're going to called?
You don't actually know.
Oh, and
The
we're
big city in the center of everything.
yeah, we're traveling adventurers.
Ah, cool. I thought you said you were a physician.
I am.
What
Ah.
can do?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes.
Mhm.
I've
An adventuring physician.
yes.
He
If you
goes
need to
over,
carry your washing machine.
and as you're talking to him, kind of grabs your face and feels your face up. Ah, I see. You have little tusks.
I do. I've been told my family were ancient raiders, or
Mhm.
something of that order.
Cool.
And on the playground, they would sometimes say that my mother was a walrus. They weren't the
I-
nicest people to be around.
Oh no, they used to say far worse things.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah.
playground, I was not welcome.
He kind of feels up your face. So, if I ever need to see you again, I can probably guess your face from here, and then I will search.
Okay.
Do you have a sort of card I can, contact you at?
Nicholas, did you think of something?
Yeah, Orvin might be able to display some sort of card or something.
Irvin, you have a cell phone number.
Aesthetically, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Could I make a business card with magic ID and then have him copy it down onto an actual piece of paper?
Sure. Does magical ID include feeling?
Feeling?
It's whatever the user expects to find.
Rail.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if it's whatever the user expects to find, sure. Yeah, you make a thing, and then kind of feel it out, and then they write it kind of down on
Is it
another
what
piece of
I expect
paper.
to find? What do they
Well,
expect to find?
You know.
It's what they expect to find, but
Mhm.
I don't know if Ash is just going to let us use it like that. But yeah,
Oh,
it's
no,
kind
it's
of a fringe use. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's only slightly different. It's raised bumps. It's okay. So they kind of, write it down without offhand and write down Irvin's name and phone number. They're like, I'm not exactly sure how to use this number, but if I ever come upon the things to use it, I will contact you. And
All right.
I'll be able to see this message. And if I can't, well, I'm not calling you.
Fair.
That's fair.
Rokus will give a nod to the cat,
The cat will nod back.
and with that, yeah, is there anything else? Oh, is there a mail delivery service down here?
Yes, there is.
Oh, how would we send mail to you?
I'll write down my address. Writes down an address. Larry's General Store Island is what he writes down, and then he writes down the coordinates, which I'm not going to give you exact coordinates of,
Yeah.
but just write down you have them. And he says if you mail stuff through there, through the post office that we have, they should drive out a ship next time they get supplies from my shop.
Alrighty.
Yeah. I'll see you then. Get it? Because this
Yeah.
medicine's gonna help me.
Yeah, it actually
Yeah.
should. And if it, I really hope it does, because from what I can tell, it actually should. We'll send a letter in 3 months. Hopefully, we'll have a address that works by then.
Mhm.
Well, hopefully before 3 months. We're just trying to round up some tail end stuff, and then we'll probably actually be able to send letters and stuff out. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, that's fine.
Before we potentially leave, can I search around the person's house to make sure there isn't like corpses
Sure, yeah.
or
Make
anything
a-
too
make an
fucked
investigation
up.
check.
Yeah.
What is in the notes? Larry needs a checkup in 3 months.
12.
12. Yeah, with that, you kind of search around, open some drawers and stuff. You find random knickknacks. Most of the drawers are pretty empty. It seems like he keeps stuff where he knows where it'll be, and not in places he doesn't. And like about halfway through your search, the cat, kind of just jumps on you and climbs up your back. But since your scales are so thick, it just kind of climbs up and you don't feel it too much. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah, I
sits
guess
on
so.
top of your head and basically peers over with his eyes over
Yeah.
it's basically sitting here and goes,
I'm getting more and more
Yeah.
concerned about this magical bodega cat.
and he goes, see you later. Leave
Yeah.
now. But in this very deep, kind of frightening voice.
Excuse me. Was that Larry or this creature?
That was the cat from what you could tell.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
Yeah.
it kind of plumps
Just-
down and does a flip in the air and then lands on the ground and jiggles a little bit.
One of my favorite things about Rokus is that he isn't easily frightened per se. He's more likely to take notes on whatever he sees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could take this bodega cat as a warlock patron, I'm sure of it. But either way, guess we're leaving.
Mhm.
I'm going to leave an offering of any and all meat in one of my rations on the floor for this bodega cat.
After you leave, you can hear it go, meow. And it's just you can hear the fat tongue, pitter patter of the cat on the other side of the door as it circles the food and just hump, 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 hump. Yeah.
Yeah. And with that, we'll load up on the boat. I'll put the oil on the boat and be like, hey, so on the off chance that it seems like we're being overwhelmed, throw these at the deck of the enemy vessel, light one of them, and throw it again, the last one of them.
All right. Quick question. Can you tell us, like, anything about the obviously magical cat?
No, it gave him sight. That's all I know.
That's cool.
Okay. Cool.
There's no corpses.
No corpses that you could find.
I was asking. Yeah, I was asking
It's-
about this.
It has
No.
quite a frightening voice, but it seems very concerned about the old man.
Okay.
I can respect that.
Mhm.
I respect the bodega cat. Why he would hide this, I do not know. But to each their own, I suppose.
Yeah, and you could assume its name was Tinkerbell because it had a bell on its neck. And you could also assume there's probably a story like that down here that is named after.
Yeah, I'll be able to hear, but I won't be able to speak. I gotta tighten some screws on my table.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. So you head off.
Yeah, we'll head off. We seem to, do what we could to help the old man. We'll hopefully not be dead in 3 months and be able to talk to him again. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
like,
you leave, you kind of see the window, and the cat just kind of sits out of it, and the guy waves at you goodbye in your general direction.
Yeah.
Doesn't actually seem to see where you're going because you are pulling out from the dock.
Yeah.
And yeah, the cat just kind of smiles and then goes. You can guess the cat was allergic to whatever ration meat you put there, or it may have just not liked it. May have liked it
Yeah.
to eat, but not liked it coming back up, because ration meat
Yeah.
is extremely salty.
Yeah.
That's fair. It's not like I was carrying any other meat on my person.
Be weird if you weren't.
It'd be very weird if I were.
So that was
My
Next time we
favorite
come back. In 3 months, remind me I need to get a fish before we come back.
yeah. The cat seems to eat some sort of
obviously
fish food,
magical
probably.
cat.
Yeah, probably fish kibble.
Yeah, probably.
Actually, probably not kibbled.
Or just
Because cats
chum.
are just carnivorous.
Yeah, it's not kibble. It's some sort of meat food.
Pate.
Pate. Yeah, maybe.
Give the cat pate de champagne. Just
No,
here
that-
you go. Yes, I'm
So
fully
that's
aware.
cool.
It might kill a cat.
Yeah.
Seems like we helped someone. That's nice. Most of the time when we, what we've done down here is, literally threatened to de-seal a undersea vessel as we were going down and piss off a tavern keeper. So
You've helped like a town full of people.
yeah, we
and, like,
technically helped that town, but
and you helped
like,
another person.
yeah,
Yeah. So nothing happens during the night. And day 3. Nothing really happens.
nice.
The waves kick up a little bit more today. And that's about it. You're kind of away from most islands now, but you are getting steadily closer to the center city.
Yeah.
During the night, if you want to talk or anything, you can always interject during the days if you want to talk.
That was day 3. So
The waves. They exist.
The waves do exist. You've proved all of them wrong, that you were right, and these are definitely real.
I believed you the entire time, Merc. Pat.
No, my real plan is set into motion. No, I'm joking.
Oh no.
Merc, you are my friend.
Yeah.
But when you say ominous shit like that, it makes me want to leave you down here.
No, that was a joke.
During the night, while you're going, seems like a small school of fish kind of rub up against your ship.
That's cool.
Well, not small. It's like a large school of fish kind of rub up against your ship. And about halfway through the night, on third watch, the ship kind of gets ta-tonk as something kind of slams into the side and rocks it a little bit. Merc, since you were the only one up, you kind of smell
I
iron.
was second shift.
You were third. Were you not? Who's third?
No. I think that was Irvin. Or Kevin.
What was that?
Who's third shift?
Third, that's Irvin.
That was
Irvin.
me.
Irvin, okay. Irvin, yeah.
Mhm.
Then during like the night, the ship kind of gets ta-tonk, moved to the side, basically hit, and pushed a little off course that you're able to correct, but there seems to be something bigger in the water, and you could smell
Yeah.
iron. Or
Yeah, while it's bumping the ship, yeet octopus in the water.
you yeet the octopus in the water. So you know the octopus goes and then into the water, and underneath it sees a kind of large kind of crab that seemed to
Oh, no.
come up here. Its legs are at least 3 feet long, each of them, and it seems to kind of spike into the bottom of the ship to grip into it, and it seems to be kind of eating the fish.
Not again.
Hmm.
Not again.
Yeah.
To fight a
Is-
giant crab?
Some expect a giant woman. I'm afraid we have a giant crab. Hmm.
You know, slowly
Do I
after it eats all the fish, it kind of, what do you want to do? Fish? The fish, yes. What do you want to do, Irvin?
Ow.
Just gotta check something real quick to see if I'm actually able to do this. Is it touch? Is it touch? I don't believe that it is touch. It is self, not touch.
Mm.
In that case... I am not sure what to do, actually.
You can kind of look off the side of the ship, and you can see it kind of holding on and, you know, stabbing fish with its kind of legs, would seem to be pointed on the end.
Indeed. I'm not sure if I have a way to get rid of this, so I might have to wake someone up.
You know.
Guess I'll...
Like, I could try attacking it, but that sounds like a bad idea. I mean, it is currently attaching itself to the ship, and panicking it might just get us crushed. What do I do with this situation?
Yeah, it seems to have these kind of big pincers on the front too.
Does it seem to have done any damage to the ship yet, or is it just messing with the fish?
It seems to be
getting-
doing damage to the ship, kind of, as it's holding itself in with its spikes. It seems like the spikes are kind of penetrating the ship's outer hull to hook it.
Alright, so it is something that has to be gotten rid of.
Some kind of cannon capable of pushing creatures.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll wake up Kevin for this. I don't have anything I can do to it anyway.
You wake up Kevin. This crowd just seems to be kind of, you know, eating along.
So the problem is a crab in the water? My answer?
I should
Can't.
probably retrieve my familiar too.
Yeah, you can retrieve your
Prob-
familiar.
We should also probably wake up the rest of the group, even if, because they still get the benefit of long rest, even if they're woken up partway through it. So
If we spend an hour doing this or use any abilities, no, but yeah.
really,
I don't have anything that I am worried about. It's just like my character would be grumpy if you woke him up. So like,
it's
Yeah,
fair.
that's why I tried to limit it to one person.
Well, if it gets to
I'll
a
be fine.
big enough emergency, if it gets to a big enough emergency,
it
my
would be
cannon
fine. It's
isn't
just-
that loud. Summoning the cannon on the edge of the ship, it has a climbing speed, so it can literally
Yeah.
just decide. And hey, shoot that crab.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Roll and hit. Force ballista, just to clarify.
Okay.
Making a spell attack roll. 15.
A 15. Yeah, that would hit.
It's pushed back 5 feet, and it takes. I think it's still just 2d8 damage.
Roll it
4 damage.
with 4 damage. What kind of damage?
I'm pretty sure it's force.
Oh,
Allow me
force.
to check.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, is Force because it's the same concept as the Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
It's an eldritch cannon. Yeah.
So
It's
4
force
damage. You seem to, kind of crack its shell as this kind of force hits it, and it kind of floats
it
off harmlessly, and it just kind of spins for a minute. Yeah. So it kind of gets off a little bit, and you watch her as it kind of just floats down off the way, and about 30 seconds later, you kind of see a big, giant claw grab from underneath and just hump, 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 and eat it, as this kind of just big lobster man with tentacles on its mouth and 4 legs starts to swim towards you at high speeds. Yeah, you can roll for initiative.
Huh.
It seems to have giant lobster claws. It is a large-sized creature.
Yes. This has gone horribly.
And we're able to use intelligence. Yeah?
Yeah, you're able to use intelligence.
Dope! 23.
Yeah, you might want to, as an offhanded comment, say, "Hey, you should wake up."
I mean,
Gabe, may you roll initiative?
oh yeah.
Roll initiative.
What is my initiative?
Yeah,
I think
I'll
plus 1. Yeah, plus
I'll
1.
fill out initiative for
I
today.
can use my main action to wake up the doctor, and then bonus action to cannon that lobster.
Free action
man.
to yell.
Or
It is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you fired your cannon. I woke up.
Yeah.
Like,
Wake
Yeah.
the fuck up! It doesn't actually have a noise. It doesn't actually make much.
it's a
It's
cannon,
like-
Devin. Like,
It doesn't say it makes any noise.
doesn't say it doesn't make any noise.
Fair point.
I think when dealing with cannons, Devin, it's presumed it makes noise unless it states it doesn't. It's like you fire a gun. It's presumed it makes noise.
Oh yeah. If trying to wake them up by screaming is a free action, and also cannon make big noise. Time to take out my brand new arcane firearm.
Yeah.
I stole it.
This is your class feature, right?
Arcane firearm class feature.
Yeah, you did it with runes.
E.
Um,
Roll an additional d8 and gain bonus to one of the spell's damage roll to the number.
okay.
Just any spell I cast through this. Get a d8 additional damage.
Someone want to play, battle music?
Wow!
I'll actually look some up.
wait a minute. I think I
Make
can-
sure it's copyright free, so the videos won't get deleted.
Oh hey!
Yeah, because it'll auto detect.
Yeah.
Someone say 5d8 damage.
Is Crabber copywriting?
Well, that isn't what I meant to send, but I didn't even know I grabbed the picture.
Let's see. What spells can I use? Need to read over a thing just to
that's fine.
check if if a spell that attacks multiple times, if the arcane firearm stacks that.
I would assume it wouldn't for balance purposes.
Oh yeah, it doesn't. It's only one of the spell's damage rolls.
Yeah.
So 66 plus 1d8 damage.
Oh boy, here I go with my brand new nothing. I got nothing.
3 times. Or I could cast Shatter. Shatter. 48 thunder damage. Hey, do you consider Titan to be an inorganic? No.
No, Devin. You
Yeah, I know.
you're not heat meddling it.
No, I was gonna use Shatter.
Oh no, it is a organic thing.
In that case, I'm best off using the good old-fashioned 5d8s method. So I just need...
At the very least, it's being carried or worn. Like,
What?
shatter
no.
only affects things that
Yeah.
are being carried or worn, right?
No, it affects entities and things made out of inorganic material, such as metal or
Skeletons.
crystal,
Okay.
have disadvantage.
Yeah. It's why
Hey,
it's so good against skeletons. It rattles them good.
Is there any, like, trash or spare chitin floating in the water?
No.
Is there anything on our boat that weighs about, 5 to
We've
10
got
pounds?
holes.
No.
We got. Yeah, no.
My satchel, but I'm carrying
Nothing
it.
unless you're throwing away gear that you have. Your iron rod weighs a few pounds, but not that much.
Yeah, but I'm holding it. I have to hold it. It's an arcane firearm. I'm
Yes,
casting
we're
spells through it.
saying that we're not carrying any gear. Like, there's
Yeah.
technically like the bag of oils, but that's 10 pounds. But if you throw my oils, I'm gonna be pissed off at you.
But it's an enemy that's attacking us. I feel deeply overwhelmed. Do you not?
No,
They're medicinal oils.
I'll be right
those are for
back.
throwing on enemy ships that displease us.
Yeah, exactly. They get rid of a problem to the human body. Or,
It's
well,
really
the
great.
humanoid body.
Does the giant tentacle lobster not displease us? Does it not? Are you not displeased by this giant tentacly lobster?
Personally, no.
Not really, no, Devin. This seems like just something that we're gonna blast down using spell slots and stuff.
That's fair.
I don't want you throwing our equipment at it because the equipment is worth more money than.
Anyway, to get it going, make
Yeah.
your decision. What are you doing? Who's first? Who's
Yeah,
turn is
it's me. My turn.
it? Okay.
I can't stop you if you throw my oils, but
That's why I've been spending this time looking at spells, deciding which spell.
But hurry up.
Which spell is best.
I'll give you 10 seconds.
Fuck it, Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray. Does that mean a deck save?
No, that's I'm making 3 ranged
yeah.
spell attacks.
Yeah, sure. Roll the hit then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll all 3 at once.
Mm.
Plus 7. So that's a 24, 17, and 9. Okay, and I'm gonna add my D8 to one of those. So that's total 46 plus 1d8. 17 damage. It's fire damage.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it hits it, 3 times, and then it just kind of, yeah, it gets hit. You definitely hurt it, but not very much.
Oh yeah, it's moist.
Yeah, it is in the water.
I may be some kind of fool. Eldritch Cannon. It's a bonus action.
You do have it summoned, yeah. Hold it. Hits.
So that's a 26 to hit, and a whole 2d8 damage, and it's pushed back 5 feet. Unless it's, oh no, it's definitely larger than huge size.
It isn't larger than huge size, it is large.
Oh, it's only large? Okay.
Yeah, it's larger than monster.
Ah, cool.
So that seems to have hurt it quite a bit.
And also, I just realized, Force Ballista doesn't actually have a size cap.
Mhm.
It's just anything.
Yeah.
Pushed 5 feet away from the cannon.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Next turn would be Rokus.
Nice. I'll stand up, put a adroit analysis on it.
67.
67 HP, okay, and I'll aim my revolver at it and fire.
Roll that.
Had caps locks on. Natural 20, 28.
Okay, hits. Roll damage.
I'm going to use one of my reactions to add an D10 to it. 25 points, piercing.
Minus 25. Okay, yeah, you seem to wound it, as it now seems bloodied.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Next turn. Be Merc. What do you wish to do, Merc? Oh, is he doing
Yeah. How far away is it again?
35 feet away now.
My character isn't. Once again, within leap distance, can I jump onto it with my harpoon and attempt to jump on it, stab it?
Sure, yeah. That'd be attack action. So you ready your action. If it gets within your range, you'll jump and attack it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Now it's the lobster's turn. So the lobster kind of swims, then it seems to dash further. Coming within range, Merc, you can hit it. If you could jump in and hit it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll jump over and take an attack action. I can reckless attack, right?
You can reckless attack, sure. I'll say you can.
Does a 16 hit?
Does a 16 hit? 16 does hit.
6 points of piercing, and then I'm going to take another attack.
How are you going to take another attack? You readied your action. You can only prepare one action.
Okay, yeah.
If he has multi-attack,
Yeah, he could, yeah.
During his action. Yeah, you could get to attack twice on an attack action. That's what extra attack is.
Yeah, sure.
Not on reactions or bonus actions, but it's if it's a full action.
Sure, I'll allow it.
21 hit?
And I go stick an extra D10 on your damage die.
20 hit. Did you say?
21. Yeah.
Yeah, 21 hits.
19 more points of piercing.
So, yeah, so minus 6, minus 19. Yeah,
Do you
it
remember
seems
the D10?
greatly
Yeah,
hurt.
he added the D10. He
Yeah.
rolled a 10 on it.
Ah, I see. Oh, mine just wasn't catching up. I see.
Yeah.
Was that with the harpoon?
That was with the harpoon, but it wasn't a harpoon attack specifically.
Oh. But lunch. Well, it's late at night, so. Dark lunch.
Yeah. So yeah, as you know, it kind of gets up to you. It still dashes since it's still technically its turn. It climbs up on the boat. You can make an attack of opportunity as it leaves your range, but you actually already used your action, so you cannot use your action to ready action. So yeah, it climbs up onto the boat, and it kind of looks straight down and lets out like a cry because it's so heavily hurt. And it will just stand there because it had to dash over to get here. Yeah, next it would be Irvin's turn.
Well, magic missile. Yeah. That's the only attacking spell I have right now. Magic missile.
Magic missile, sure, yeah. Roll damage.
With a 3rd level spell slot. So 5d4 plus 5. 17 force.
17 force damage. Yeah,
Mm.
it croaks. How do you want to go?
It just gets poked by a bunch of darts. Very anticlimactic. It's just a bunch.
Yeah, so you know, it just, you know, gets probed by a bunch of darts basically, and just basically falls down. Yeah. Just anticlimactically falls in the water. Is that it for your turn?
That is it for my turn. I only have an action.
Okay. So at the end of the turn, since it didn't die before its turn, you see 4 more sets of claws kind of poke out of the water around your ship, as it seems to be traveling with some sort of group.
Crab rape.
And yeah. So yeah, could you add all those to initiatives?
Yep. Do those D20s have any bonuses?
No bonuses.
Okay. Oops. How do we want to refer to as the lobsters? Just
Lobster 1,
Lobster
2,
1.
3, and 4. Yep.
Lobster sausage.
Shit, wrong button.
No.
Entering- Mm. Yeah, but since all those don't really go before any of you, except for Irvin, Kevin, it is your turn. You see different size
Oh.
set of claws out in the water, kind of pop up around from your ship.
So there are even more lobsters?
Even more lobsters. Or at least, like, it seems that there's more lobsters.
Gun?
Gun? Sure.
Hey, group! Should I kill it?
If you can, yeah. There's
Dope.
4 of them, so we need to start dropping them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lean off the edge, can I see one of them?
Yeah, you can see
Actually-
you can see the claws.
Yeah, is it possible for me to get more than one within a 10-foot, I think it's radius cube?
No,
1 second, let me.
you cannot. I can just tell you that with how they're placed. They're on the basically corners of your ship, or like about 15 feet out. They seem to be swimming underneath.
How many AoEs do I got? Where are my AoEs at? Oh wow, I'm like really, for one, ground-based, and two, really not good for AoEs.
Hey, look, you have an
Hmm.
object weighing 5 to 10 pounds on the deck.
Oh, what? What's
body.
5 to 10 pounds on the deck?
A lobster
The
claw.
body is only 5 to 10 pounds? Oh, there's just a claw?
Like the parts of the bodies.
Oh. Alright, I'll catapult at one of them.
Yeah, sure. It needs to make a deck save.
Yep.
Nico, are you done with the thing?
No.
Okay, just doing it. So you catapult let's just say lobster one for ease sake.
Yeah, that works for me.
An 8.
That absolutely fails. And since I'm using my arcane firearm, it's an additional d8, which makes this 4d8 damage. I might as well have upcast it, but I didn't.
You can.
I want to save one of my second level spell slots.
Oh, okay.
I want to use them for other things. Here's 48 damage, 17 damage.
Yeah.
Also, bonus action gun.
Okay. Roll a hit.
Arcane fire.
Hit.
My big old ballista. We're
Roll
gonna
damage.
shoot one of those bastards. Preferably number 1. 15.
Okay. Yeah, you seem to substantially hurt it as it, kind of cries out and, reels back from where it was.
Also gets put back 10 feet.
10
Or
feet?
5 feet.
5 feet? Okay, yeah. So it gets pushed back 5 feet. It's now 20 feet away. Hmm. Yeah, next turn would be Rokus.
Yes. So I'm gonna look at the one that was just injured.
Mhm.
And put adroit analysis on it.
61.
61. Alright, so they have about the same health. So, I don't want to fire my revolver again. How far out are they again? Like-
The one is 20 feet away. All other ones are 15.
Alright, yeah. So I'll shoot my gun at the one that's further away.
On that.
13.
Miss.
Okay.
Is that it for your turn?
That's it.
Okay. So you shoot into the water and you miss. Next would be Merc. Your turn. You're in the water about 15 feet away from the boat.
Alrighty, yeah, I'll, Can I climb up the boat?
Yeah, you can climb with the boat. You are currently on the boat then.
And, can I reach any of them with...
They're all 15 feet away except for one which is 20 feet away, which is Lobster 1.
Yeah, I'll, as a bonus action, and I'll go into a rage.
Okay. Next you go into a rage.
Yep. Can I throw my harpoon at the, like, closest lobster?
Yeah, sure. That'd be, I'm gonna say Lobster 2.
Yeah. I'm going to reckless attack. I hope a 25 hits.
25 does hit. You pierce the
Uh,
shell.
I want to actually pull a 10. Can I get a strength athletics contest?
Really?
Strength athletics contacts. Yeah, sure. That would be. Oop, not around there. That was 14 for that one, so it fails.
Alrighty, yeah, it's upright and manly with me.
Yeah, so you know pierce its shell and you grab it. How much damage you do?
14.
14. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so it seems pretty hard. Oh, it doesn't seem pretty hard, but that damage was something. Yeah, next up in turn. Unless you have anything more to do.
I got a extra attack.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I reckless attack, so I don't have say on not reckless attacking.
Yeah.
21 hit. 15 points of damage.
Yeah, you seem to hurt it to the same point as the other one is hurt.
Already.
End of your turn?
Yeah.
Lobster 3. Lobster 3 seems to be circling around the boat for some reason. Not necessarily moving, just keeping up with it. So it's just gonna kind of look at you and let's see. It kind of looks at the casters like it can see your magic. And yeah, that's the end of its turn. Lobster 2. Lobster 2 is up in melee, so it's going to attack. Yeah. So let's roll it.
Is that against me or
That's
one
against
of
you.
the other people? Yeah, remember it has advantage because I...
Yep, 2d20 plus. So it's 21. That hits.
Yeah.
And a. Oh. That'd be. Make a strength saving throw as it kind of grabs you with its claw. Then you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Uh,
25.
yeah, you pass. Yeah, it's going with its second attack. Second attack, a 19 hits?
Yeah.
Okay. And need another strength saving throw.
27.
A 27? Yeah. You seem to succeed as it seems to be desperately trying to, grab at you. Taking another 15 points of damage. Bludgeoning. So it's half. It's not magical. Yeah. Next turn. Yeah, it seems to just stay there, not wanting to get attacked by you. Irvin, your turn.
I'll throw a chill touch at Lobster 1.
Okay. You throw a chill touch on Lobster 1.
23.
A 23? Yeah, it hits.
Yep. Alright, that is 2d8 necrotic.
Okay.
11 necrotic.
11 necrotic. Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Minus 11. That's your turn. Okay.
Oh, right, and it can't heal.
And it can't heal?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So-
I assume it's not undead?
It's not undead, no.
Yeah, so nothing else.
So, Lobster 4 seems to also kind of stay away from the boat. And at the top of the turn, what's the highest passive perception?
15.
15?
I think. Does anyone have a higher one?
Yeah. Also, didn't you just skip Lobster 1's turn?
Lobster. Oh, no, yeah. Actually, it is Lobster 1's turn. It's gonna actually, run up and, attack. So who's the one shooting at it? Kevin. Yeah.
That would be me.
Yeah, so,
The projectile.
Both of us have.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's gonna go up to Kevin, because he's...
I'm a
Fuck the
man
lobster
with
up.
fucking cannon.
22 hit?
That would indeed hit, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Saying that I have
And
a
you take
decisive.
16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof, that's pain. Right there is what that is. Let's see, let me... yeah, +0, let me just subtract the numbers. Hooey, I'm almost bloodied. Hooey, a nice +0, 15.
Wait, 15? You pass it.
Dope!
And it's gonna swing at you with another attack. 13.
That misses.
Yeah, so it grabs you with its first thing, yeah, but you kind of wiggle out of its claw, and the second one just misses and hits the ship. Yeah, and then Lobster 4 will stay away. And, yeah. So with a passive perception of 15, whoever that is, you can hear a, yeah. So, Orokus, you can hear a weird sound coming from underneath, and the boat starts to shake kindly, a little bit, as a bubble, or at least a ring of something, comes up from under the water and pops. And so I need wisdom saving throws from everyone on the ship.
I'll use one of my reactions to fortify this.
Okay. That includes these two.
Ooh, no.
19.
19.
5.
A 5. So anyone who got a below a 15. Fails.
And that's it. Oh, that's below.
That's the vast majority of us.
So whoever got below this would get takes 16 points of psychic damage as they
I am down.
okay, as you
Still
hear kind of screamings and get these visions of a far off place, things far underwater, a large kind of creature that swims in it.
I know. Did we have our Wheaties?
You
You
did.
should have.
Mm.
Yeah.
You can roll
Like,
them if you want to.
Yeah, I was saying
Okay,
that I was
I'm
giving
not
everyone their Wheaties every morning.
Yeah.
And that's why I took last watch this entire time.
Yeah. Then we should probably roll to see how much Wheaties we had.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 3.
Cool.
8.
That means I
so
actually still have 10 HP. Dope.
I am bloodied.
Okay.
Instead of the 1 HP that I had previously, I have 10. Hurrah. Thanks, Wheaties.
Yeah.
Actually, am I?
I'm so glad my cannon is completely immune to psychic damage.
Oh, that is a good. Alex's PC crashed.
Oh no.
Oof.
Did it?
Yeah, it booted off randomly.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, we can call it for now if you want to.
Okay.
Because if it's
I'm
PC
fine
crash,
with
I
that.
don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want to
Oh,
continue
so
with
it's. I'm just saying. I read over the witch class, the homebrew one,
Mhm.
by Nexica.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hooey, next campaign I might want to try playing this.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely not just to spite anyone who dares use counterspell near me
Yeah.
by saying "fuck you, delay."
Who failed the saving throw? It was you three, right?
Everyone except for Rokus.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
can explain what you specifically see.
I have come unto a realization I've been calculating my HP wrong the entire time. I have more HP than I thought.
Nice.
Hmm.
Yeah. So basically, you see yeah, aberrations, basically, and fish monsters, in which some people, probably Merc would know, are aboleths. Then that kind of frightens you with psychic damage.
Oh no.
Wait, no. No, I was calculating it right.
Oh hey Ash,
There
you
we
want
go.
something funny?
Hi.
So, you know how Mav has the ability to detect the sixth flavor, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And how it's the most delicious possible thing?
Mhm.
Well, that's because aberrations detect it as the most delicious thing. In Bodhi's campaign, right?
Mhm.
One of the things on the list, the catalog, the True Mythic Items catalog, is an item called the Wand of Mystery, which all it does is you roll a d6 and it determines what flavor is put on an item. And if you roll a 6, it gives them the sixth flavor, which is completely delicious to aberration. Like, irresistible.
Is it brains?
Not exactly.
Thoughts?
But brains do have the flavor of
Memories?
but yeah. So here's the thing though, the final boss of the campaign, which the party doesn't know yet, but the final boss of the campaign just so happens to be a beholder
Oh.
They have the ability to make anything irresistibly delicious to said beholder.
Yeah. There goes rhythm.
Another day.
Yeah. Well, I'll call it for a night if his computer crash. I don't wanna
Yeah.
Yeah.
really do that.
She
Hi?
I asked if you wanted to play some Val.
No. Oh wait, he's back.
Oh, he's back.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, buddy. Mm,
My computer randomly crashes now, so that's not fun.
that's not fun at all. No.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, but are you on your computer now or are you on your phone?
Say again?
Are you
Oh
on
no,
your-
I'm back on the computer. It started again this time, but
Oh.
Okay.
Your document's still there? You recovered?
Rokus, yeah. Rokus's document recovered.
Nice. That's good. Saved
Yep,
it
I
in
know how
your
many
RAM.
bullets I've shot.
You shot like 2 bullets?
Yeah, but that's what it kept track of. That's all that's really changed on his character sheet.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but we're gonna be done for now.
Oh,
In case
okay.
the thing crashes.
Is
It is good, kinda late.
Okay.
We'll get back into it tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, next week. I'll write down this stuff.
Hey guys, what? Fine.
And